It finally happened. Yeah, it finally happened. I caved. I caved big time. Um, I mean, this shouldn't come as a surprise. Like I shoot a lot of film and stuff, so like maybe it was obvious. But I bought a vinyl player. Well, actually, my friend gave it to me. But I also bought a CD player. So yeah, like lots of physical media. So like I mean, I bet everyone saw this coming. I mean, it must have been obvious. Yeah. Also, I bought a Leica, like an M mount Leica. Actually, technically, I bought two, but we're gonna get into that later. It's terribly cold outside, and there's a lot of snow everywhere. So I don't know how much we're gonna be able to walk, but we're gonna try our best. And there's a lot of shots and footage that I've taken already that I'm gonna use. So let's hope for that. But we're also gonna add some more in because it's not a walkabout without some walking about, right? So this is a Leica M5. It's the cheapest Leica M body that I could buy. And shout out to Tim Lay, who, as far as I'm concerned, is the guy to get a used Leica from here in Canada for getting me this one, which is great. I found him on Facebook Marketplace, and he shipped it to me overnight the next day. So fantastic stuff. And man, this thing, people say it's ugly. I don't see it. This thing's great as far as I'm concerned. Sure, like, we can say that some of the M's look a little bit nicer, but I mean, ugly is a bit harsh. Anyway, if it keeps the prices down, I'm all for it. Anyway, this thing is so smooth. It's fantastic. I don't know what they were doing, but man, I get it. So yeah. Also, I put a little tag on it that says I'm broke now because that's true. So yeah, let's go out and shoot this, and we'll talk a little bit about this and the other body and what happened and why I have two Leica M bodies right now. I also attended a creative portrait event hosted by Infinite Playground, run by my friend, which was at a diner. So here's some photos from that. So I hope you like those pictures. All of the photos in this video were taken with the Voigtlander 35 1.4 Nocton Classic 2 multi-coated. So many extra qualifiers in these names. But anyway, it's a great lens. I really love how it renders, especially on film. It looks super nice. And yeah, the look is great. I mean, what's there to say about this camera? I mean, it feels good. It's super quiet. It's in really good condition, which I really like. The light meter works really well. I'm surprised at how accurate it is. Having done some research after the fact, I found out that a lot of people think that this is the most accurate meter on Leica M's, so that's cool. I learned a lot of interesting things about Leica M bodies when I ended up making my purchase that I didn't know. Like, I'd always wanted one, but there's little things that I just never considered. I didn't know that the flash sync speed is like 50th of a second, but it works. So, that's all I can really say about that. Quick talk about the other body that I mentioned. So actually, initially in September, as like a little birthday present to myself, I purchased a Leica CL off of someone on Facebook Marketplace in Toronto, and it was super nice. It's really nice and compact, probably like the most compact M mount body as far as I'm aware, but it was great. It's felt really nice, looked great. I shot a roll through it, results were great. And then I went to shoot a second roll, and it froze. It had a problem. So that was a little troubling. It was quite early in the roll, so I quickly rewound the film, took it out, managed to reset the shutter, put it back in, start to shoot again, and then it happened again. And this time I could not figure out what was going on. I could not reset the shutter, so I ended up sending it for repair. It's just that there's nobody in Canada that I could find that would work on this camera, so I had to send it out to New York. And so that's where it is right now. As of right now, I think it has been repaired. It's on its way back, but there's been a few delays in both the length of the repair and also with shipping and stuff with Canada Post and things like that, and just bad weather. So I'm not entirely sure when I'm getting that back, but when I do get that back, I intend to pit these head to head. I do think, I know it's not a fair comparison to consider the CL in the state that I had it versus the very, I think that this is quite a fresh M5. I was told that it was purchased from Leica last year, so I'm expecting that it's in pretty good shape, and it's, I've put 5-6 rolls through this now, and it seems to be super smooth. I don't have any problems with it. I'll probably still end up sending it in for a CLA at some point just for peace of mind, but for now, this is in great condition. And the CL, it felt good, but then it froze, so I don't know if it was in great condition. So we're gonna find out when it comes back what it feels like. But I bought this because I got a little bit tired of waiting for the CL to come back, and I was thinking, I found this at a good price. I'll pick it up from a reputable source, so I could keep it, use it, and when the CL came back, I could probably get rid of this for the same amount of money, or very little loss, because of how Leica's retained their value. So that's what drove me to buy this. But man, this is so slick, so smooth. I think I knew, a little part of me knew that this was the one that I was going to keep anyway, but I am still adamant on trying both once I have them in good condition and see what I keep, because while this is a much nicer feeling camera, it also has 35mm frame lens, which is nice, as opposed to the CL, which has 40. It has a larger rangefinder base, so it's slightly better accuracy on the focus, and things like that. They're small things, but it is a little bit bigger. It is a little bit heavier. It is also silver, whereas the CL is black. So there's little things. And overall, this camera is worth more. So the CL is technically, I think, the cheapest M mount body you can buy, but it's also it's made by Minolta in Japan, but it's licensed by Leica, so it's not like a made in Wetzlar like this one is. So that's kind of cool. I do really like this. Yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. Overall, thanks for sticking around. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna keep shooting this because, man, this thing feels so nice. I've already put about 6 rolls through it, and I've only really had it for about 4 or 5 weeks, and in that time it's been quite cold, and I haven't been taking this out when it's in the -10s to -15s, -20s. So it's really only been out on the good days, and even then I've just managed to burn through rolls. The rendering is beautiful. Of course, that's down to the glass, but it's really nice having the ability to put this glass on film. Having seen it on digital, I knew it was going to do well, but since at the moment I don't have any Leica glass, all the Voigtlanders are working overtime for me. I also have a 40mm that came with the CL, which is also a Nocton Classic, not the old Minolta Leica ones. And I have a 21mm Voigtlander Ultron, which is a little bit bigger, but it seems really nice. So I'm going to try that out soon too. Neither of these have viewfinders for that, so it's just going to be focusing and then eyeballing. I might put like a little plastic viewfinder on the top here. But yeah. Oh, also very important, because I've been making this joke for so long. I can finally be taken seriously, and my opinion matters now that I have a Leica. So stay tuned. I'm gonna be so insufferable. I'm gonna be making videos about Leica this, Leica that. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna do any of that. But I will definitely be using this camera a lot. It's a joy to use. So yeah, I can see why they're revered. Are they worth the price? I still think they're overpriced, but it's a fun time. So that's it from me, and I'll see you in the next one.